Hi guys! Welcome back to another week of So I Was Like.
I'm Becca.
I'm Alyssa.
And we are in a studio today. So exciting.
So exciting.
We are going to have a recording in our apartment. Did you know
that? But we don't have furniture, so it's going to be like on the floor. Like they're going to bring everything to our apartment to like do like the whole production of it.
We don't even have like a couch.
I was looking at futons last night.
Futons? Why would we want a futon?
Because they're cheaper. We can't afford a couch. Also, well, I can't.
I'm richer than her, I guess. But you guys, I am so hungover. Like, don't look at me too closely. Like, zoom
What'd you do last night?
Oh my God. Okay. Should I tell them?
Yeah, tell them.
Okay. You know what I was thinking? I was telling Alyssa this earlier. I was like, honestly, like, is it douchey to like name drop? And then I was telling her, I think it's because I love celebrities. Okay. I love famous people.
She does.
I really do.
She really does.
Okay, we get it. I don't really, Alyssa. But I love that stuff. Like, I love celebs. That's why I love living in Nashville, because there are, like, celebrities everywhere. And so, anyway, last night, I didn't know if I should tell you guys this or if it was too douchey. But I think it would be douchier not to brag about it.
Right, and to just pretend that, like, it's her everyday life.
My everyday normal life. I was on Machine Gun Kelly's tour bus last night. Like, literally, like, we walked in. And I was, like, shaking, so nervous. And, like, I knew I was going, like, 2 hours before. Like, I got invited, which shout out to my friend Kristen for inviting me. And I knew what was going to happen, but I, like, when you walk in and then, like, you see Jaden, like, sitting on the tour bus, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Jaden." And I'm like, "I know, I see you on TikTok I was just, it was, like, a different planet. Like, it was, like, everyone that I watch on, like, YouTube, and, like, it was insane. Like,
should you tell them about the DMs?
What DMs?
That you were sending that one guy for like years.
Okay, actually I will, because I don't think he follows me. Okay, do you guys listen to Tana Mojo's podcast? Because she has a co-host. I'm not going to name his name, but you guys can fill in the dots. He is the one who invited us on the bus, and I've been sliding in his DMs for like a year. And I had to pretend not to know who he was. Like, I had to introduce, and I was like, I had to unsend like on the way there because I didn't know. He didn't invite me. He invited Kristen, so I was just Kristen's guest. And, like, in the Uber there, I was like, unsend. Like, and I don't think I don't even know. Yeah. Anyway, but it was so fun. I got, like, 2 hours of sleep. I'm literally so tired. I want to die.
I got a great night's sleep last night. I hung out with a boy, actually.
Oh, my God. Wow. Exciting.
I think I have a crush.
She was like, I don't want to expose you. Never
Don't expose me. But listen, guys, you have to hear this thing. I found it on the way here. I might cry thinking about it. Like, you guys don't get it.
You're exposing yourself. I was going to. But
about
now you're
Carl?
Yeah. Is that his name?
I'm going to talk about Carl because I have a bone to pick with this man. Okay. I talked about Carl a few episodes. This is the man that was like, so good in bed that I fell in love with him and I was obsessed with him, and he wanted like nothing to do with me, and even his friends were like, Alyssa needs to calm down. Like, I was like obsessed with him.
I was telling you never talk to him again.
Yeah, Becca was like, never talk to him again, whatever. So I was like, fine. Well, I hadn't talked to him in a few months anyway, like 2 months. But today he posted this really hot shirtless photo, and I was like, okay, I'm going to stalk his Instagram now, like reminisce on the good old days. It's been like a year and a half since like we've been a thing. And his Instagram bio is a town in Italy. I think he's moving to Italy. So I'm never like, I knew I was never going to get with him again. Like, I don't have feelings for him. But I thought maybe one day I would get to experience it again. We don't usually talk about like TMI things about sex, but like I just have a question. Yeah.
Was this the guy that like made you finish?
This was the first guy to ever make me finish.
Okay, remember what you were saying? You were saying like it takes 2 years to get over.
Like there's like a scientific thing that like if a guy
so much
like
sense,
it makes like you're obsessed with them for like 2 years. So I have like
everything.
6 months to go. Like
yeah. No, I think that's real because I'm in it too. I'm in that.
But I literally wanted to like tear up of like just. I just have to accept it. I have already accepted it, but it's just like when you see it and you know it's real, it's like, damn, Carl.
Like you did, unless you want to fly to Italy. I mean, that'd be fun.
I'm good. I'm good on flying to Italy to see him. I will never fly that far.
I would.
See a man that treated me like that.
Yeah.
Like
No.
that would be
I
really
think
low.
I still would just to go to Italy. Like, that would be fun.
Yeah, maybe if he like paid for everything, like everything.
Yeah, literally
He's
everything.
really rich, so.
Flying out is like a gamble, though, that you play.
Yeah, it really. I'm like scared to do it, especially like if I've never like hung out. Like I always get scared to do it if like I've never hung out with them for like more than a few days at a time.
I would do this thing where I just fly out without even knowing them.
No, she will DM them and be like, "Fly me out,"
And
and
it
it'll be like,
works
"Okay."
It worked. It's worked like. Never mind. I don't want to expose myself. No, that's too much. Pretend
No,
you don't know.
yeah.
That. But anyways, should we get into the main topic?
Yeah, we should get to the main topic.
Today we're talking about pick-me girls and how to stop being a pick-me girl and how to know if you are a pick-me girl.
Yeah, so let's get into like what they are first.
Yes. So pick-me girl is like, what are they?
Okay, pick-me girls are the girls that are like, I'm a guy's girl. Like, I don't have girlfriends. Like, I hunt and fish.
Oh. Ugh.
And I'm just, like, really cool. And, like, I'm one of the boys. And on a Tuesday night, like, I am so down to, like, go to my guy friend's house with, like, 8 other dudes and drink beer. And, like, eat wings and get sauce all over my face and watch football. Like, there's no football on Tuesday nights. But you know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah. They, like, hate girl activities.
oh,
and, like,
they hate girl
yeah,
activities.
and then, like, they're the type, and they can be your friends. They, like, walk amongst you guys.
They
You don't
do.
even know.
And it's not until they, like, fuck you over
Yeah.
that you, like, realize it.
Well, that like illuminates. Sorry, I'm so hungover. I don't even know if my vocabulary is right, but like I don't even have any words. But like okay, here's an example. If you say, okay, I know nothing about football. I'm not even trying to be funny. I literally don't even know what a quarterback is. I don't know any position. So if I were to say that in front of a group of guys and like one of my friends started making fun of me in front of the guys for not knowing about football, that's a pick-me girl. Like someone that like puts you down in front of boys.
Exactly, to make themselves look like cool.
Yeah, and it's so embarrassing when you're like on the other I hate girls like that. Like, and no, the thing is they can be like so fun and like your friend to your face, but then it's only when they're around like people that they want to impress that they like put you down.
It's only when they're around the guys. That's the only time they act like that. That's why we say like they walk amongst you, because you don't know it when you're just hanging out like with the girls. Like we're like girls. Like we have like having like girlfriend groups. And then you get, like, guy friends, and all of a sudden they're, like, a different person around
Right, if they
them.
act differently around boys, which, ugh.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, I'm going to expose myself. I think I totally was a pick-me girl. Like, I don't, actually, now I'm thinking back. I'm just saying you can change. If this sounds like you, like, if you feel like you want to impress guys by, like, making yourself seem cooler, or, like, it doesn't even have to be, like, about making fun of girl things. It can be, like, I don't even know. It could be other things too. Just like trying to like sound cooler than the people you're with to impress other people. That's like pick me energy.
My biggest pet peeve about some pick me girls is like, okay, I don't care how many people you have sex with. Like you can have sex with like 50 people and you can have sex with one person in your entire life. I don't care. But I care when like the girls who have like a 3 to 6 body count and they're like, yeah, I like play super hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I play super hard to get. I don't let anyone hit. Like I just like love having a bunch of guy friends.
Yeah, I like don't
like grow up.
Yeah,
like come on, have sex.
Not saying that like yeah, I don't even know.
No, I'm saying like do what you want, but like don't like use that as an excuse. Like put down like other girls who have higher body counts, because who cares? Like I could literally lie and be like, yeah, I've only slept with 2 people. I don't think any of you listening to this believe that. But like if it was a random person on the street, I could totally lie about it.
She hasn't slept with them.
I really haven't.
Back to the body count or like side note, body count thing. You haven't really slept with that many people.
I really haven't.
Also, I'm going through a dry spell right now.
Becca, I've never seen one like this. Like, we're going to have to call in the fire trucks to, like, cool her off. Like, she's drying up over here.
Well, you know what? We went to dinner the other day, and you guys were saying that, like, what were you saying? You and that guy, or no, it was you and Savannah. You guys were saying that I like ignore guys at bars.
Oh, yeah.
I think I do. I don't even talk to guys.
Like, Becca will be like,
Ow.
okay, I'm gonna like go out tonight and like I'm gonna find a new guy. And I'm like, yes, Becca, yes, we're gonna help you. Like we're gonna do it. And we're out at the bar. And like hot guys are coming up to Becca and they're like trying to talk to her. And she like turns her head and walks away. And I'm like
not into it.
But then we'll be driving around Nashville and she'll be like, oh my God, the guys here, they're so hot. Why don't we ever see them out? We need to find out where they go out. I go, Becca, they go out the same places we do. You just don't talk to them.
I don't talk to guys when I'm out ever. And like they annoy me when I'm drunk. Like I just want to like vibe around.
Yeah, honestly, I'm to that point too. Like I don't even want them to buy me a drink.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pay
I
for
want
my
to
own
buy.
drink at this
I would
point.
pay double to not have to like entertain a guy at this point.
I just like want to go out with my friends.
Yeah. I know, that's a good... Anyway, wait, this is way off.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
That was a quick commercial break. Anyways, yeah, back to Pick Me Girls. You need to stop because the reason you need to stop is because it gives insecurity and it doesn't make guys like you.
Like you. It really doesn't. Like,
no. You don't have to impress them.
I hate to like break this to you. This girl I roomed with in college, she was like a huge, like, I'm a guy's girl. I like to drink Natty Lights on Fridays with the boys at the house. Like, that kind of like pick me girl, and that was not my vibe. And one day I found out that like I was at one of like her pre-games with her and I said something and one of the guys that she was friends with like twisted my words and started all of this drama, and I was like, I did nothing wrong. Like, what the hell? So I said to her, I was like, I'm not going out with you tonight. Like, I'm going out with my friends. Like, you can go though. Like, I don't care. If you want to come with me, do whatever you want. She was like, you can't avoid the guys forever. And I was like, you know, they like talk bad about me and like they talk bad about you too, right? And she goes, yeah, I'm sure they do.
That's
I'm like, they don't like you.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally like, they just use, like, I don't know, like, they don't like you. You're just there for them.
Yeah. And also, why do you want to impress guys anyway? Like,
Yeah.
Why do you want guys, like, going back to like, I'm so hungover, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. But think about it. Guys are not good friends. I don't need a guy friend. No, thank you.
No, yeah, I agree. I don't think that the thing about having guy friends is even if you think you are like one of the boys,
You're not.
Guys, the first thing, and I said this and people were so mad. I said this in one of the first episodes. The first thing guys think when they meet you is, how am I going to have sex with this girl? Like,
Right.
It's fucked up. I'm not saying that's how it should be, but that is how like most guys think.
Guys don't want to be friends with hot girls. They want to fuck hot
Right.
girls.
They literally, like, even my guy friends,
They would have sex with you.
yeah, they would have sex with me.
Yeah,
Like, I have
100%.
made out with most of my guy friends.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't have any guy friends because I don't like them.
Like,
I
you're
don't
not one of the guys.
No.
Because they want to have sex with you. Unless they want to have sex with their guy friends too, then I guess you're one of the guys.
I have an anecdote about this actually. Anecdote.
Let's
It's a
hear
good
it.
vocab word.
It is her new vocab word.
Yeah. My best friend in college. Okay, I don't want to expose her, but okay, she was like one of my best friends earlier in college. She was obsessed with this frat, okay? And because I introduced her to them because I was dating one of the guys in this frat, and she started hanging. She like got to know all the guys. That boyfriend cheated on me, and he cheated on me with someone, and it was like I was so angry, and I was like, dude, I'm not going out with them anymore. Like, and then she kept hanging out with those guys. Like, she kept hanging out with the frat that the guy cheated on me. Anyway, she kept hanging out with them. I was like, whatever, like, I can accept it. I started hanging out with different people. Anyway, someone told me a story. She went home with one of the guys in that frat, and then the next day, guys will hook up with anyone, okay? They really will hook up with anyone. Like, they're not.
Especially when they're like
you're not one of the
6 years deep.
boys. Yeah. So she wakes up at the frat house. It was a Friday night. Now it's a Saturday morning, and they were having a party that night. She doesn't leave. She stayed in the frat house that whole day. She didn't go home, didn't shower, stayed there.
No.
And like they were telling me, they're like, dude, we felt way too bad to kick her out because she's like our friend, kind of. Like it was so awkward because like that poor guy, he probably just wanted to like shower and like sleep, and like she stayed in the frat house. That's a pick me.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Ladies,
no.
don't ever. You need a shower after a one night stand.
You can't go to the
You
party.
need a shower.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you're not one of the boys. Like, guys literally just want to have sex with you. I'm sorry. Especially if you're really hot. Then, like, you're not their friend.
Right. And even if like they don't hook up with you, like they still just want a hot friend.
Yeah, they just want a hot girlfriend.
It makes them look cool.
Friends that has like hot friends.
Yeah, guys get brownie points if they have like hot girlfriends that they like bring around.
Yeah, and I don't like. Yeah, honestly, I'm sorry. I'm so hungover. I'm still drunk from last night, you guys. But no, yeah. Especially also, you know what I've been noticing lately? Guys really want to put girls down.
No, they do.
We have this group of guy. I say that really loosely. They literally like hate us.
They do. They hate us, and they want to bang us. Like they want to bang us. Like I know we're like. I'm not talking.
So you know what I'm talking. Yeah, you know what I'm talking.
Yeah. Okay. I know. Like I'm not gonna talk. That's why. Think about it. Like when you have guy friends, you have a group chat with the guy friends, and then you always have an extra group chat with only the girls. Yeah. Why is that? If they're your guy friends,
yeah,
and you're one of the boys, then why do you have a separate group chat? It's because you can't talk about the same things.
No, because you don't want to talk about the same thing. Okay, they were like trying to give me boy advice, and like no guy is good enough for me. Like, oh, you have. Well, I do have bad taste. So never mind. That example isn't
She was talking about Seth.
Who texted me last night?
Seth texted her last night. Yeah.
After he saw that I was in the tour bus. So sorry, Seth. Have fun like in your rain. He was like, it was raining.
Because it was raining. She said, have fun in your rain, like his rain.
I got 2 hours of sleep. I literally got 2 hours of sleep, you guys. The fact that I made it here is like astounding. And
honestly, I came home this morning because I slept out, and I was like, Becca, we have to leave in an hour. She opens the door, and then I hear like creaks on her bed. So I'm like, there's no way she's out of bed. And I look, and she's like under her blankets. I'm like, Becca, we have to leave in 30 minutes. Let's go.
I started waddling around the apartment. Like,
she was
helpless. Like,
it was funny. I walked in, and then I was like, Becca, you have 6 packages out here. She waddles into my room. What'd you say? I go, you have 6 packages by the door. She waddles over, looks at them, turns around, gets back into bed. I thought she was awake. Like, you don't. I need a videotape. I need a videotape her hungover waddle, because it really is like I can't even like mimic it or describe it.
I'm crying. Yeah, dude, I was not awake. I barely remember doing that. I don't know. You guys, if you were on Machine Gun Kelly's tour bus, you would do the same thing. Okay, you would waddle around your apartment the next day. But he kicked us out, though.
Yeah. There was.
Yeah, he kicked us out.
He kicked them out.
But we were vibing first. It's okay. Yeah. Anyways.
Back to Pick Me Girls.
Okay, but anyway, yeah. To stop being a Pick Me Girl, all you have to do is... I'm sorry, I'm laughing. All you have to do is realize that you're just insecure. It's just an insecurity thing. And it's okay to be insecure. You just fix it. Like, just understand that you have value. You don't need guys to like you anyway. Like, yeah. That's not even your value, is guys liking you. Men are actually the stupidest people in the world. Like, no, I don't understand. Like, not to be like sexist towards men, which you can't even really be sexist towards men, but if you tell them that you're great, they'll believe you're great. You don't have to like be like, I don't know. You don't have to be like, well, I'm above all my friends, and like I am like, I don't even know. Your mind games aren't working, so just look in the mirror, realize that you're hot. You don't need guys' validation. Also, one time, this episode is all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. One time I like posted this picture of me, and like I was in a bikini, and like I thought it was like a hot picture. My friends with boyfriends, they were my roommates at the time. They all like pulled up the picture, and they're like talking to their boyfriends. They're like, imagine if I posted this, ha ha ha. Like they thought it was funny. Yeah.
What?
Like, and I was in the room, and because like I joke around, like I can self-deprecate. Like I'm self-aware. I know that like I like to post hot pictures of myself on Instagram. I like doing it. It's fun. I don't care. I'm not insecure about it. They were like showing, they're like, Becca, like, must be nice to be single and be able to like post things like this. And they were like making
different type of like pick me girl.
Of what?
Like who changes their behavior based on who they're dating.
Yes, dude. Okay, yeah. Also, yeah. Why do you change yourself for the guy that you're dating?
Every guy is just some guy.
Yes.
Like, guys, look at the Zodiac killer. He just ended up being some random man named Gary.
Wait, really?
Yes, they found him. Well,
what?
He's dead, but they identified who he actually is. and it's just some random white man named Gary. Like, this guy that the whole world was trying to, like, piece together who it is, and it was this huge mystery, just ended up being some guy. So your boyfriend, I know you think he's, like, Jesus, and he can walk on water, but he literally is just some guy. Like, he's some dude.
Kyle from Sigma Chi is just some guy.
Kyle, I'm pretty sure I have talked to a Kyle.
Yeah, from
Actually,
Sigma
I think
Chi.
it was Tyler. Same shit, though.
Have you ever talked to a Sigma Chi?
Oh, don't even. I'm not even
like them.
allowed to speak about Sigma Chi because there's this crazy ass bitch that hangs around them. Who
a pick-me girl, probably.
She was. Oh my god, this. Girl
Oh my god,
was the
frat
ultimate
pick-me girls.
Frat pick me girls. This girl was the ultimate frat pick me girl. She was dating one of the Sigma Chi's, and then he broke up with her. I've told this story I think once, but I'll tell it again quickly. He broke up with her, had her blocked on everything. He would tell me she's fucking nuts, she's crazy, I want nothing to do with her. All of his guy friends would tell me, oh my god, his ex is nuts, she's crazy, we don't want anything to do with her. So I started hooking up with him for like literally 2 months. We stopped hooking up. 4 months later, they got back together. Literally a year after me and him had last hooked up, she tried to attack me in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in Tuscaloosa this past weekend, and I, like, ran into, like, one of her friends or something, and she was like, oh, my God, I need to tell you something. And I was like, what? So it's been a year since she attacked me in the bathroom. It's like 2 years since I hooked up with her boyfriend, who she's not even dating now. And her friend was like, someone, like, mentioned your name the other day, and she went off about you for, like, 15 minutes. Like,
oh, my God.
She was just so mad that I was, like, hanging out, not with just him, but, like, his friends, too. That was, like, the thing. Like, it was, like, not even the fact that, like, I was, like, having sex with him. It was, like, she was, like, a Sigma Chi pick-me girl and was mad that I was, like, hanging out with them.
Dude, they are not, are those men that loyal to you?
No, he's not loyal to you at all. You should hear the way he used to talk about you. Like,
and your guy friends, they'll do what, like, they would go behind your back and, like, fuck your friends. Like, you can't, no, stop being a pick-me girl. You don't need a guy group of friends. If you have one, great. But I really hope that you're not, like, making fun of other girls to impress, like, the guys.
Like, trying to ruin another girl's life and, like, attack her for, like, because you want male validation. Like, you could,
it's
like,
so embarrassing.
You could tell those guys, oh my God, like, yeah, I fought Alyssa in the bathroom or whatever, like, and they're gonna laugh and be like, haha, like, that's so cool. And
it's not cool.
Guess what? At Friday, when they're sitting alone, they're literally all talking about you and being like, yeah, dude, she's fucking nuts. Like, did you hear what she did? Yeah. Like, the guys are not your friends. Like, I'm all for having, like, guys that I can, like, go out to the bar with and, like, when I don't want to get hit on and, like, you know what I mean? Like, just guys to go out with. But they're not on your side.
I was dating this guy, and he had a group of friends. This is, like, my freshman year of college. We had a group chat with, like, my friends and his friends. And one of my friends would literally change her political beliefs.
Oh, my God. I hate those bitches.
She was the most liberal, like, feminist girl, like, she in front of the girls. When we get into that group chat, she was like, I just think being a feminist is a little extreme. And we were like, what? Dude, yesterday you were, like, she just, like, was, I don't even know. Like, that's another pick. There's so many types of
There's so many types. The ones that change their political beliefs. Yeah. I'm like, do you have any backbone? Like,
stand up for yourself, what you believe, no matter what it is. Don't change your beliefs, your values, what you like, the way you act. Do not change yourself around guys because they can see right through that.
They can. And at the end of the day,
embarrassing.
Like I said, they do not have your back. Like, they don't care.
You know who has your back? Good girlfriends. You want to be friends. Okay, you need to find friends that do not do the pick-me thing, that stand up for you when you're not in the room, that, like, don't throw you under the bus to make you look another person or to make themselves look better. You need girlfriends that genuinely, like you and, like, defend you. You don't want to be, so don't throw your friends under the bus in front of guys.
Going off of that, I just remembered another type of pick-me girl.
There's so
the
many.
Type that, like, will sit by and listen to, like, guys, like, talk bad about you. Like, your friend.
Oh, like
say, like, I was hanging out with, like, our guy friends and they started talking bad about you and I just, like, sat there and, like, giggled. Like, that's another type of pick-me girl. Like, no, you need to be like, stop fucking talking bad about my friend. Like, I'm right here.
Yes, because... yeah, it's almost like I wonder, like, what the psychology. I understand that it's, like, insecurity, but, like, also why do we feel the need to impress guys so much? Like, what? Like, why?
I agree.
I don't know why. I really don't. Maybe because it's, like, ingrained into our brains that, like, they're, like, in, like, the alpha. I don't even know. You know? That's, like, a psychological thing.
Yeah, we should, like, research that.
Yeah, we should Google that.
We should write a paper on it.
Yeah, honestly. I don't get it. Like, for real, you guys don't. Yeah. I think we've gone, like, knocked the.
Yeah. I guess the point is you guys can tell that we do not, like, pick
We're
me girls.
passionate about it, especially.
And this isn't us, like, hating on, like,
no, we don't
girls.
want to be, like,
We just, like,
girls.
don't want you to, like, we want you to see why you should stop acting like that.
Yeah.
Like, we're helping you.
Yeah, you should,
No,
like,
literally,
say thank
like,
you.
for real. Yeah, like, you should be thanking us.
I hope
now.
you guys don't think we're being, like, mean girl. Like, I don't know. Are we?
No, we're not being mean at all. Like, it's like we're
just trying to
critical
help.
of girls that, like, are mean. Because those girls end up being, like,
Yeah,
mean
they are
and, like,
mean.
fucking over their, like, girlfriends who, like, don't deserve that.
Yeah. Stand up for your friends and stand up for yourself. Okay? That's the bottom line.
Should we get into questions?
Yeah, we should do questions.
Okay. Becca's going to really relate to this one.
Oh, God. What is it?
Girl, how the fuck do I meet men out of college? I literally work all the time during the week. And then when I go out on the weekends, I don't meet any decent men.
Okay, I'll tell you how. Literally Google, okay, whatever city you're in, first of all, look up D-list celebrities that live in that city. And then just start DMing them. And then one of them will fly you out. Or, like, look up, like, athletes around. Or, like, I'm just into athletes. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
I would say
same.
just start DMing people. That's what I do. And you're hot. Like, she looks hot.
Yeah, you're hot.
You don't even have to be hot. Just, like, DM people.
Just DM people, or when you're out at the bar, like,
I can't. I don't know. I don't talk to guys.
That's what Becca struggles with, because she just, like, either
I
gets
just
so
vibe.
fucked up or just gets so annoyed, or
Dude,
both.
I get so blacked out at the bars that, like, guys are scared of me. And also, like, I'm scary. Like, I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, they do definitely get scared of her.
I would too.
One of the friends of the guy that I've been hanging out with said to me, like, every time I've met Becca, she's been faded. I was like, I know.
Like, I don't know, you guys. Maybe I haven't. Anyway, yeah, I would say social media. Just, like.
Yeah, I would say social media. I honestly have had no lucks with dating apps. No
I
luck
would
with dating
also,
apps.
like, I would say, like, wherever you go, be, like, open and, like, warm and inviting. Like, I don't do this, but, like, you could. You could, like, just, like, seem like you're approachable, like, and, like, look good, feel good, and, like, be confident. Even, like, if you're going to get coffee or something, like.
I agree.
Walk
Your
around,
energy, like, says a
attracts
lot.
people.
Like, your energy will, like, either attract or unattract people. I've, like, noticed that a lot in, like, the past year.
And when you look good, you feel good. So, like, I've noticed that, like, when I don't look good, like, I, like, close myself off and I, like, don't want to talk to anyone, which is fine. I don't want to meet a guy when I look bad. But, like, anyway, yeah, just, like, have, like, open energy. And then guys will, like, naturally come to you. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Okay, next question. How to make a man be more in love with you than you are with him?
Pull away. Do, like, a psychology thing.
It is a psychology thing. You need to make them think that, like, you don't like them.
Yeah.
Because we talk about this all the time. Guys always think that girls are like, obsessed with them and in love with them. So, and then they're like, she's crazy. She wants to date me just because you're like, I like you. So you need to, like, really play it cool.
Here's the thing,
And
guys.
they'll be like, why doesn't she like me?
Yeah. Guys will forgive if you have a crazy night, like, when you're crazy, like, and you're, like, being like, where are you, blah, blah, blah. You can change it. Like, pull away for a while, and then he'll be like, wait, maybe she doesn't like me. Like, so, but anyway, don't reach out to him. Wait for him. I would say, like, even one day, like, if you're not dating, take a whole day and if he texts you, don't answer until the next day and pretend like nothing happened. So that worked. That made, like, this one guy, like, insanely, like, he was like, what? Is Becca not like me anymore? Anyway, yeah, just pull away and, like, be really distant. And, like, if he texts you, take a while to reply and then post that you're, like, somewhere and then reply to him. I don't know.
I also think that, like, when you're not physically with him, you should be, like, really distant over, like, text.
Yeah.
And then when you're with him, you should be, like, really, like, affectionate and sweet and, like, nice.
That way he'll want to be with you in person.
Yeah, he'll want to be, yeah. He'll want to be with you in person.
But also, like, be, like, super, like, don't be, like, cold. Be, like, warm and, like, happy when you talk to him. But, like, I mean distant in the way of, like, less and less, like, randomly, like, you'll be, like, less and less, like, don't send him paragraphs about your day. Don't do that.
Right. You need to space out when you answer him. Like, you don't need to be texting him, like, every day, all day.
No.
Because he's going to be like,
he's
this
gonna get
girl's
bored.
all on my phone. Like, she's annoying.
You need to have some mystery. So, like, just create mystery around you. And something attracted him to you in the first place. So, like, figure out, like, remember the person that you, or the way you acted right when you first started talking, and then just start, like, acting like that again.
Yeah, that's a good
works.
one. And I think, guys, if you're listening, you need to take that advice too. Like, sometimes they get too comfortable with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want you to just be who you are, like, 3 months ago.
Yes. Don't you, have you seen that tweet that it's like, you're not acting like the idealized version?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Or,
I
like,
love that
yeah, I fall in love with, like, ideas of guys that I have in my head that are not real people. And so when they, like, when they act, like, different than that, I'm like,
When
ew.
they, like, break character, I'm like, okay. Why did we break the fourth wall over here?
Babe, you're not going by the script right
You're
now.
not going by the
wasn't
script.
Part of it.
You were not supposed to ever say that. You were not supposed to ever act like that.
Ew, that was weird. Yeah, do you ever get the ick? Ugh.
Oh my God.
You can't get back after that.
Yeah, you cannot go back. Once a guy gives, there was this one guy when we were coming down here to like record like 4 episodes at a time, like over the summer. There was this one guy, and I had met him like once.
Oh, I remember.
And I was like, oh my God, like I'm gonna move to Nashville and date him. Like that's just how it's gonna be. And then the second time I saw him, I came into the Airbnb the next night and I was like, Becca, I hate that man. Like I don't ever want to see him again. And that I never saw him again.
No, she hasn't.
Like there's no coming back from the egg.
Nope.
At all. Okay. I've been following you, and you seem to know a lot about boys. So there was a guy I had a talking stage with, and he was really amazing for like a month, and I thought we had a really good connection. But then he started ignoring me and talking about other girls in front of me. He ended up ghosting me for a few weeks and then told me he missed me. When he said that, I just completely wanted him again, and we hooked up, and then he told me he liked my friend. He's clearly a piece of shit, but I still like him. Any tips on how to get over him?
So don't beat yourself up for liking pieces of shit, because I've been there and done that, and I do that all the time. So I would honestly, yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, you secretly still like him. So if you want to get him back, all you have to do is be really distant, and like when he talks about other girls in front of you, he's testing you. So the way you react is like if he's saying he likes your friend, the way you react is literally like so important. So don't be overly emotional towards him. Do not send him long paragraphs.
Don't snap at him and like yell at him. Don't act crazy.
Mean. Don't act crazy.
He wants to see if he can get you like crazy.
Yeah, and so when he said he missed you, it's because he was like, oh, you were doing something right when he said he missed you, but you shouldn't have. I mean, you can't go back in time.
Personally, I think like the whole I like your friend and like talking about other girls in front of you, like I feel like that he like crossed the line of disrespect.
That's really disrespectful.
And the way you like look at it to get over him is you have to look at it as like it's embarrassing that you're still like sticking around for that, and you don't want him to look at you like you are like gonna put up with that, and that you're like this little puppy dog and you're just gonna like follow him. Like I feel like once like a guy disrespects me, I'm like, okay, even if I still do like him, I can't go back to him because I look stupid and I care like what they think of me. Like I want them to look at me as like, oh, she was like a good girl, like she was strong and like had respect for herself and like left.
I was gonna say like how to get him back, but then I remembered, I think you're right. One time this guy who I one day want to tell a story time about this guy, but we had been together for like a year, kind of like on and off, like, and he sees Alyssa out, and then he asks to see, and my other friend.
Oh,
Paige,
yeah, this is bad.
He asked to see her ass, and then he asked my other friend. Anyway, he was hitting on my friends, and I had to cut him off. I will never talk to him again because the way he like looks at me is more important to me than like than him. So your dignity is so important, and I think like that is. Your friends are like crossing a line that can never go back. Like you cannot. If he is talking about your friends.
When he started hitting on me, I was like shook.
Yeah, because we were like together.
You like talk highly of him.
Yes,
like you did.
And we were like at breakfast. We were like at breakfast that morning.
And then that night he was like, "You look good. Like, let me see your whole ass." And I was like, I had literally 30 seconds before. It was like, yeah, me and Becca are moving in together at the end of like.
He knows that we have a podcast together.
And,
like what?
I was like, she's literally my best friend, and then he proceeded to hit on me. Like that was just like blatant. Like
that's disrespectful. Yeah, friends do not let him talk about your friends. That you need to draw the line there.
That's like where I draw the line.
What you should do, you should say that it was like unattractive and weird when he did that. Like just like insult, make him insecure.
It's honestly funny that I'm sitting here being like, that's crossing a line.
I know.
The server Instagram man.
There's more.
Every time he posts one of his friends, I literally swipe up and I'm like, they're so hot.
Yeah.
And then one day he was like so fed up with it. He was like, okay, I think Becca's hot. And I was like, are you seriously calling my friend hot right now? That is so disrespectful.
Yeah,
we got into like a little fight about it. It was really cute.
Okay, don't be like Alyssa. But yeah, friends are crossing the line.
Yeah, unless you're a girl, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can do whatever.
Okay, this one is literally my favorite one because I can relate.
Oh God, it looks really long.
It's not that long. Hey, Becca and Alyssa. So I've been in a relationship for 2 years, but there's this one guy who I talked to for a while before I started dating my current boyfriend, and it still gets to me. I've seen him quite a few times in the past couple years, and every time I see him, there's this undeniable attraction. We always find ourselves flirting and even Snapchatting on occasion. He's the biggest fuckboy ever. He is also very, very dumb, and I know I could never trust him, but for some reason, he still makes me want to cheat on my boyfriend every time I'm around him. I just have this irrational love for him, and sometimes it gets in the way of me being happy in my relationship. I was wondering if you guys had any advice.
So at least it seems like you're self-aware. You know, here are the facts. You are romanticizing a guy that like is definitely not that person. He sounds like he sucks, but like I get it. You want to cheat. All you have to do, break up with your boyfriend and then hang out with him. Who cares? But like and then get back together with the boyfriend.
Yeah, so this is the guy that went to the jail guy.
Oh, jail man?
We call him Nick.
Okay.
This guy would come in and out of my life whenever he wanted. And he's blocked on everything now, but whatever. So he used to come in and out of my life whenever he wanted, and I would be in a relationship. And, like, I just always had that, for me, it was like this, what if he's going to act right now? Or, you know what I mean? So I've always wanted to, I always felt the, urge to, cheat on my boyfriend with him. And it literally ruined, my 2-year relationship. Well, that guy was a piece of shit, the guy I was dating. But I noticed that, for me and, the effort I was putting into the relationship, it, halted it because I was always thinking about that other guy when I literally should have just dumped the guy I was seeing and tried to, pursue things with jail guy so I could just, see if, it's worth thinking about him. Does that make sense? Am I wasting my time thinking about him? Yeah, I should have broken up with my boyfriend and just, saw what happened with this guy. And you don't have to if you want to do what Becca wants to do, you don't have to tell your boyfriend or anybody
you don't
I'm breaking up with him
anything.
Because I like this guy. You don't have to ever tell anyone. You could just say to your boyfriend, hey, I need a break to work on myself for a month or two. And then behind his back, no one needs to know, you could try and pursue things with the guy that you want to be with.
It's kind of like The Notebook.
Exactly. And if things work out with that guy, then great. You did the right thing by breaking up with your boyfriend. And if they don't, then you can go back to your boyfriend and know that, there is nothing left in the past.
But also, maybe this isn't good, healthy advice.
No, it's definitely not healthy, but it's the only thing I can think of that
you're
works.
young. Who cares? And you're a girl. Who cares? You can do whatever you want. You're not... Relationships should not feel like jail. You're not in jail.
I always say that to, my friends. I'm like, you are 21, 22 years old.
You can do
your
whatever
relationships
you want.
are not as serious as you think they are.
No.
I know they think you're, they're your whole world when you're in them, but I don't think... until you're in your, mid-20s, 20...
No, until you're, 30.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying, especially in your early 20s and you're in college, relationships are really not that deep.
No, it's not that... It shouldn't be that deep. I mean, if you love him, whatever.
Yeah.
But, I think you just have fun.
Yeah. I'm not saying cheat, but I'm saying,
don't cheat on him, because that's just sad.
You're young once.
You'll hate yourself.
So, you don't want to be 30 and looking back and being damn, I wonder what would have happened if I pursued, so-and-so instead of my boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think you should just like follow your heart and like do what you think like feels right. And if you feel like you have feelings for this guy, I think you should go for it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you break up for a week.
Yeah. So
are we done with questions?
Yeah, we're done with questions. Write more questions in.
Yeah, give us more material.
And DM for loyalty tests.
Oh yeah, we need to start doing those again.
We'll start doing those again.
You know, the reason I'm inconsistent with the loyalty test is because it's a lot of work. Your boyfriends take forever to reply to me. So it's like, it's taking forever, dude. So yeah, I'll do it. But I can't get to everyone. But like, yeah. If you have a really like interesting one, then
give us backstory and everything. Like,
yeah, so I have.
So we have it like for the pod too.
You know, maybe I should make a Finsta though, because mine is a little bit like mine. Imagine me like DMing, like, you know what I mean, like.
But it is. But you really do DM everyone. So like.
I know, but I'm saying like so I was like pod thing in my bio. Yeah, so.
Well, sometimes if I go to follow like an athlete or someone with a blue check, I take the podcast out of my bio.
Oh yeah, maybe
because I don't want to scare them. I don't want to scare them. And then when they're like, "Oh, what do you do?" I tell them.
When you're like talking to celebs, we have. That's what I do that too. I like to pretend I don't have a podcast because they know that we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they think we're like using it for content, even though I've never talked about a single.
No, like, I love name dropping, but I haven't name dropped any.
Like if I'm talking to a guy, I don't like name drop him.
No.
Or even like refer to him and like what team he plays on or anything.
So anyway, what are we talking about right now?
Okay, so yeah. Follow. So I was like pod on Instagram, merch at 10K followers on that. Subscribe. Unsubscribe, subscribe again. Rate us 5 stars. You can rate us every time you listen. You can like rate us 5 stars.
Follow our Insta.
And
also,
review.
Sorry that this episode was so chaotic.
I think it was funny though.
I think it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Subscribe to the YouTube. Yeah. Follow our Instagrams too. So Shona and Becca Moore. You can find them in the So I Was Like pod.
There's no way anyone's still listening to this.
Okay, we love you guys. If you stuck around, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.